Hello and welcome, my beautiful Aquarius. Brenda Taro here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of December the 11th to the 17th, year of 23. So let's jump in. You've got the authority figures here, and this is a download message, and it's telling me you could be dealing with maybe your employer, you could be dealing with military, police, you could be dealing with legal people like lawyers. You could be dealing with people that you look up to, authority figures that could have a bearing on your job or your career or your all over well-being. But this is a card that says to me you're going to be okay, you're going to come out, you're going to be able to take control of a situation and articulately and creatively communicate with the powers that be. Okay, so you could be dealing with, maybe you're going to be having a conversation with your boss. You might even be going to human resources, some of you. They're telling me that you could be speaking to people that are within the legal sector, whether it's policemen or anything like that too. Okay, let's see what you have here for your first energy card. You've got the dice. Something might seem like a risk to you at the moment, okay? A gamble you choose to take. You could feel a little bit uncertain, and it might be a leap of faith for you to go towards something, but it does give you the offer of a promise for a future that you're going to be able to change, okay? If you're feeling lucky, go for something here. Don't be afraid to throw the dice and go after something here that you really want to see happen. And, meditate on it, manifest it. So I think that you're going to be able to move forward here if you do that. You've got a win-win outcome. So, don't be afraid of throwing the dice and taking a risk that you think is a risk to go after something that you want. This is the full moon in Libra. And the full moon in Libra represents the energy of Libra, and the sign of partnership, of falling in love maybe, okay, and also of closely relating to someone else, okay? So there could be somebody around you that you're definitely going to be involved in. The full moon here, since the full moons are about climaxes, right, and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow. Maybe coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. So it's important to remember that people come to us for a reason, and sometimes just for a reason. If a relationship is ending, okay, now it's doing so at the right time. So try not to fight it. This card also refers to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. So let go of that which is falling away. Okay, don't hang on to something that you shouldn't be. See the other person through the eyes of love, and it'll change your perspective. It's maybe time for you to make a firm decision about something. Maybe it's time for you to focus on yourself for a while and look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Now is a great time for a makeover for some of you. No matter when you pull the full moon in Libra card, it encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Balance is a very Libran energy, and the full moon brings things to a peak. Dramas and upset moments, partnerships to the fore. Okay, so beware. Libra energy also brings love energy. Negotiations could be made easier now. So, beautiful message coming in. You will have a win-win situation. Something might seem like a gamble to you, but don't be afraid to step out and look at what you have to gain and win if you do. Coming in your first row, you've got that Chariot and you've got the Lovers. So here you go. There could be a new relationship coming into the forefront. You're charging towards your happiness now with the Chariot, and you realize with the Chariot there may have been risks and consequences that could come into play. Don't be afraid to go after what you want here this week. You will come out ahead of the game. If there's someone you're thinking of approaching that you would like to approach and ask out or voice your affection and your feelings towards them, don't be afraid to do that. I think you're going to come out ahead of the game, better than sitting and waiting. But we also know that the Lovers is indicative of making a choice and a decision and being balanced in the process. It could have to do and with someone else close to you on an emotional and a heart level, making that decision. You're going to come out ahead. You need to pat your back for some major accomplishment that you have you have received and done. The Chariot is that card that says go in after what you want, charge in towards your goals, be confident. Chances are you will win and come out ahead of the game. I always call the Chariot the champion. You could also be planning to take a trip, and it might be in a wheeled vehicle or many wheeled vehicles. The Ten of Wands comes in and says, you know what, you fought a hard battle, you worked really hard, you felt like you had the burdens of the world on your back, and you really took on a heavy workload. I do think that you now have come to the realization that you got it done, but was it worth the energy? Was it worth all that hard work? You're exhausted now. You're not going to do that again. You're going to be smart enough now and learn from that and allocate jobs to other people and make your life less burdensome. And that might mean walking away from unfulfilling relationships, jobs that aren't paying you what you deserve, any situation that isn't serving you to your greater good. And you're going to find life is going to get easier from here forward. The Emperor comes in and says, yeah, you made a decision to be organized and be your own boss, standing up there and taking the seat of power, being in control of your decisions and choices you're making this week. That's what's going to win the day for you, my beautiful Aquarians. You could also be dealing with an authority figure or your father or a father figure this week. But you're definitely stepping up. And you could also be getting wise counsel from this person. Coming in next is the Ace of Swords in the very beginning, and that's your aha moment. Third eye opens and you see something coming in. You finally have the truth. It's revealed, and you're able now to see a picture in complete clarity. Moving forward, Ace of Swords is new beginnings. Sometimes they're exciting and challenging at the same time, but you are going to now be able to move forward because you've seen something in complete clarity. You've worked hard for something here with the Eight of Pentacles. That's your job, your career. Some of you could be apprenticing, trying to get more credits or get in your theory or your practical work. But working very hard here is what's going to motivate you to go forward and succeed. Doing the work, definitely doing the work here is going to get you the notice that you need to escalate you up that rung of success on that ladder. Coming in next is the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to something really tight, and the Empress comes in as well. You know what? Keep your secrets to your chest, inside your mind. Don't close to your chest, as they say. Don't be revealing everything that you know. The Empress, she wants some beautiful things to happen in her life, and she plans them, but she really doesn't want someone to steal them from her. So I think that you're going to be planning something, nurturing something, and watching it come to fruition and grow, because that's what she does. She's the ultimate mother. She nurtures her family, she nurtures her loved ones, and she sees them grow up to adulthood and succeed. But I do think the Empress is also about you wanting luxury items and abundance coming into you. And that is a card of abundance, but you have to do the work, but keep your dreams right now to yourself. You're hanging on to something. Maybe it's your ideas, your dreams that you're making. Four of Pentacles is often that card of holding on to something. And that can be, relationships, things that you want to do, secrets, your ideas, the energy around you. But you could also be watching your money. This is often the card of the extremes in which you save or you spend your money. Some people call this card the miser, or they hang on to their money and they don't spend it. It's okay. There could be a reason why you're hanging on to your money, being very careful and mindful of it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Be careful of any emotional spending this season in December, because you could find that you get a big surprise in January you won't like when the bill rolls in. It's okay to hold on to your money, save it. You could be trying to save it for a large ticket item, or you want to be careful that you don't end up feeling short-sighted or short of money. Be careful of the energy that you're using. Some of you may be giving 150% of yourself to everybody around you, feeling stretched and overburdened, and you'll come to resent that. It's okay to say no. It is a full sentence. And oh well, they can be mad till they're glad again, right? Others, you need to get out there and enjoy life. It's not about making money and working yourself to the bone. It's about you enjoying a few little luxuries that you've worked hard for as well, okay? Now, coming in next in our final row, we have the Star, and I'm loving this, and you've got the Nine of Wands. So, you have had to fight and defend in your end of the ring and in your own corner, but that's what's kept you going, and that's what has allowed you you to move forward and find the success that you want. Because when we get the 10 of Wands, it means, guess what? Troubles are over and you're free to go after what you want. So don't allow others to push your buttons and make you feel that you should quit and give up. Stand up for what you've worked hard for. It's yours. The star says you have that ability to shine your light and walk in it. And dream big. Reach for the stars, my beautiful Aquarius. This is about you going out there and standing on the stage. You're the headliner now, able to shine your light out there and let the powers that be know who you are and what you have to offer to society and to the universe. Go out there and do that, because you're going to walk in that light, and I can see you succeeding if you do, and believe in yourself. Wow. Well, my beautiful Aquarius, this is your reading, and it is general, as I said. Not every card will resonate with everyone, but take what you can from it and throw the rest out into the universe. If you do like my videos, please give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe. It's easy to do. Click the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll get notified when any of my videos are out here to view. Also, when I go live and bring in guest readers with me, you can get a double free reading. So that in itself is worth subscribing. Anyway, know that I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful Aquarius.